Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief, guys, and I'm currently in Dubai. All right, so this Instagram live is going to be interesting. I'm not in the comfort of my bedroom. All right, I'm out in a restaurant having some meetings with some amazing people from the corporate. As you can see, I have Srikan here. All right, from QNet, I've got Suresh, business development from the V. I got Bota, business development from Kazakh, and the one and only Adli Hassan. All right, all the way from Sudan and London. And guys, as you know, I was in London for Manchester City. Okay, I was in London for Manchester City. We had a great time with Dato Sri Vijay, Japa, all the V partners. And then I went to Switzerland. You saw my Instagram. I was rocking it at Simier. I need a favor from all of you. Please follow Simier on Instagram. Is Montra underscore Simier. MONTRES underscore Simier. Follow them on Instagram. All right. So let me do a shout out. So firstly, let me shout out to Marwan, who was the first, all right, to join me. What's up, Marwan? Marwan was in London with me, still in London right now. Hussein, all right, how are you? Princess Devani, good morning. Pankaj, QNet official, that's Rita, Amrita. Adli joined me from exactly 5 feet away. Sri Prince, Siamak, how are you, my brother? I miss you. Okay, Adesh, Laureen from the V official, Farouk, Kalai, who was also in London with me. Okay, Vicky Ras, I see you. Charles from Tanzania, Isha, Kunan, what's up, Kunan? We miss you. All right. And then we have Vicky shouting, Bota! All right. You have Perry. I met Perry in London. It was nice to see you after a long time. Vijayar, missing you, Apu, in Malaysia. Ashok. All right. Rajendra. Sri Prince Zelwan, also from UK. All right. Raj Singh, Gasim. Assalamualaikum. Kanchan. Greetings to all of you guys. So I have had the pleasure of spending so much time with Dato and Japa in London, and now I'm in Dubai. A big shout out to all the leaders of Kazakhstan that flew to Dubai to meet me, to all my warriors in Kazakhstan. Your leaders are going to come back on fire, all right, and we're going to raise the bar higher in Kazakhstan, guys, all right. So happy to see everyone. All the V ambassadors of Kazakhstan are here in Dubai with me. And last night, after speaking to a lot of the leaders, I realized one thing. I realized that in our business, network marketing, there's so many elements that are important, from the dream, being a warrior, understanding the business, paying the price, making the sacrifice. But last night, after speaking to the Kazakh leaders, I realized the most important thing Dato Sri Vijay has built in this organization. That's loyalty. And I realized last night how proud I was talking to the Kazakh warriors and seeing their loyalty to our founders, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, regardless of what challenges that we have faced over 24 years. The greatest strength that has kept our company the fastest growing network marketing company in the world is loyalty. Now, I have spoken to Adli, Arun, David, Sati for so many years, thinking how to do a module on loyalty. And today I want to talk about my definition of loyalty. All right? See, loyalty to me does not define your relationship to the other person. That I am loyal to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. But that's not the definition of loyalty. Loyalty is defined by me. All right? Loyalty is not the relationship. Loyalty is that person. Is Padman Senati Raja a loyal person in every element of your life? That I believe that loyalty cannot be selective. A loyal person will always be loyal, no matter what. And in network marketing, I think your loyalty is tested consistently. And we have lost people, don't get me wrong. Some morons have left us for whatever reason. And people say, oh, that person was not loyal. All right, there was no loyalty. No. The fact is, the problem was not QNet. The problem was not Japa and Dato's relationship with the person. The people who leave you, the people who leave this journey for whatever reason, whatever excuse, it is a reflection of them. That means they are not capable of being a loyal person all the time, consistently. And if they leave us and they join another network marketing company, I guarantee you they will not remain loyal there. Loyalty cannot be to money, because money will come, money will go. Loyalty cannot be based on financial benefit to yourself. Loyalty is based on the human factor, the relationship. Alright? And my loyalty to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay first started when I realized that they didn't only judge me by my success, that they treated me the same when I started as a max out king, and then when I lost my network in Malaysia in 2001, they treated me the same. And at that moment, I knew why I would follow them no matter what. That they didn't judge me, alright, and their loyalty was not based on what I gave them. Their loyalty was not based on my contribution or my success. Their loyalty towards me was based on sincerity. That they truly cared for me at my lowest point of my life. Like they care for all of you, regardless which market you are, regardless of the size of your check, regardless if you're going through a crisis or not. Japa and Dato Sri Vijay has demonstrated their loyalty consistently throughout these 24 years. They have never given up on anyone. Now somebody asked me, Chief, how do you create loyalty in your organization? This is not a module. This is not a system that you can follow, block number 1, block number 2, block number 3. And if you realize, my modules of loyalty have always been me defining my personal relationship with, Dato Sri, Japa, Adli, Arun, David, Sati, Dave, Joel, the V partners, even our corporate warriors. Alright? I believe if you demonstrate sincere care and not only be there for their birthdays, alright? Everyone will wish you a happy birthday. Everyone will sing Kumbaya when there's a birthday. But the true test of demonstrating your care is to be there for people in their darkest hour, in their most difficult time. That's when you answer the phone. That's when you check on them. That's when you hold their hand even tighter. Alright? And that is the first key, when you demonstrate sincere care for your people. And I know sometimes in network marketing we fall into the trap that you gravitate towards the performer. Oh, this guy is producing a lot of BV, I got to care more. That person not producing BV, I shouldn't care more. Big mistake. I've learned this from Dato Sri Vijay. Because somebody who's down today will be your biggest leader tomorrow. And somebody who's your biggest leader today may be nobody next week. So the care must be equal to everyone. The first rule of establishing loyalty in your organization is to show sincere care. Not from here, but from here. They must feel it, not only see it. Because you can say you care. If the other person doesn't feel you care, it doesn't make a difference. First is care. That's the most important. Alright? Show it sincerely, consistently to your people. And this applies also to the corporate world. The great lesson I learned when I was managing the V is not about their salaries. It has nothing to do. Alright? Vicky knows this. Everyone knows this. I will work for free for somebody who I love. Somebody who loves me. Somebody who's there for me. Who has been there for me through my toughest times. So care is the most important thing. Number 2, loyalty is always by example. If I do not show my loyalty, or I don't have loyalty to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, Adli will not be loyal to me. It's human nature. And I've learned this just recently. I was listening to Dato Sri Vijay speak. And he said, Patman, today you are a father. Don't try to teach your son anything. Just be the best Patman you can be. He will learn by observing you. And I realize this. I always say leadership is by example. Fatherhood is by example. Motherhood is by example. Loyalty is by example. If you have watched any of my videos, if you have seen me on stage, I always speak about my loyalty to Japa and Dato Sri. I show it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'll tell you now on Instagram Live, I love Japa, I love Dato Sri Vijay as my brothers. Alright? And I will be there for them no matter what. No matter how challenging, I'll always be there. So if you are in upline and you are trying to establish loyalty from your downlines, the first question, if I'm a downline, I will ask you, who are you loyal to? And that's why I tell people, you cannot be an upline if you don't announce that you have an upline. The worst kind of uplines are people who don't have a mentor, who have not surrendered to another upline, who are not loyal to their uplines, but they demand loyalty from their downlines. The word demand must be removed. You can never demand loyalty. You only earn loyalty. And if you do not demonstrate your loyalty to your uplines, whether it's Arun, Adli, Sati, David, or Dato Sri, or Japa, or Motas, alright, Mohanat, Padma, whoever, if you don't demonstrate your loyalty to Sharfun, Sachin, Kavita, and you expect your downlines to be loyal, very difficult. The same way, guys, you want to teach your son to be a loyal husband, you be a loyal husband. Alright? Because loyalty is the highest form of leadership by example. And that's the second point. Loyalty is always by example. You need to show it before you can teach it. You need to be loyal before you can talk about it. Or not, you have no credibility. Alright? The third point is loyalty is about warriorship. Because ultimately, guys, alright, if you watch all the movies, the generals, the soldiers, the everything, alright, I just watched on my flight from Switzerland to Dubai, I watched my favorite movie, Spartan 300. Alright, and I was very emotional. I was watching it on the flight. I hope you remember the movie Spartan 300. The guy shouts, "This is Sparta!" You understand that scene? 300 people fought against the biggest army in the world, and they knew they were going to die. Guaranteed they were going to die. They followed their king. They were so loyal to their king to death, you know. I cannot comprehend that. Alright? If you look at the people around the world, what kind of loyalty that is established, that person is willing to die for you, give up their life because of loyalty to you, their country, their organization. Today this topic doesn't exist, but 100 years ago, 200 years ago, loyalty to death was a term used, where the warriors will tell their general, the warriors will tell their king, their warriors will tell their leader, "We will follow you to death." And I ask myself, how can that kind of loyalty exist at that point in history? And I realize this. If you are truly a warrior and you want people to follow you into battle, you must lead from the front. You cannot remain at the back. You see, today my respect for generals have reduced drastically, alright? Nothing against the army. But today all the generals will stay in a safe bunker with computers and a radio. And they say attack. But they are completely safe, you know. They will never die. You will never hear of a general dying in war today. But if you look in the history of the world, all the great generals led from the front. Today a general said, "Go forward." Last time a general said, "Follow me." And they would lead from the front. In network marketing, if you truly want to understand loyalty, lead from the front. Regardless what challenge it is, regardless what's happening in your market, regardless if you want to create max out kings and queens, you lead from the front and they will follow you no matter what. I have seen Japa and Dato Sri lead from the front for 24 years. And I am proud to follow them till the end. Alright? Regardless of what I have to face. And I believe that true warriors lead from the front. And true warriors will create loyal soldiers every single day. So if you are right now building your organization and you are preparing your organization for the tough crisis, which will happen, small, big, you know what the story is, guys. All right? The more successful you become as a country, as an organization, there will always be challenges. Wake up, smell the coffee. But if you lead from the front and you tell your people, follow me, we won't stop. We will keep building. We will keep doing presentation. No matter what it takes, we will keep doing it. They will follow you. All right? But it depends on the tone of your voice. It depends on the fire in your eyes. It depends on the warriorship in your heart that they must feel, and they will follow you. So remember this. Loyalty can be established only when you lead from the front. All right? That you be that general who leads on the front, no matter how big the challenge is. The general always remains in the front. The fourth point of loyalty, all right, is loyalty is always related to building a family. We always say that family, 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 and Dato Sri Vijay always talks about family. The first advice I gave my son, even though he doesn't understand, all right, I told him that blood is not always thicker than water. You know this English saying, they say blood is thicker than water. What they are saying, that the definition of family is only people related by blood. I disagree completely. All right, in the last 24 years, the greatest lesson I've learned is water can be thicker than blood. Because Adli is not my blood, but I'm closer to him, all right, than most of my relatives. I'm more loyal to him. He's more loyal to me than most of my relatives. I am not related to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay by blood, but our water is like a tsunami, guys. All right? And if you build a team, whether it's corporate or the network, and if you understand and treat the people like your family, regardless whether they are related or not, and that is when you will understand how loyalty is established. So my lesson to you, the fourth lesson or fifth lesson I forgot, is water can be thicker in blood. And each of you, you are building your network today. All right? I was there when Adli got married. All right? His kids were born. I have seen most of our leaders today. I've attended their wedding. I'm godfather to their kids. All right? I knew them since they were young men and young women. And today, they are family. I can land anywhere in the world, and I know that I have a home to stay, somebody to feed me, somebody to look after me, somebody who will be there with me no matter what. And Dato Sri Vijay demonstrated this. He said, Patman, when we start building this network, don't call it a network. Don't call it a corporate team. Call this the V family, the QNet family, the QI family. Because we are not building a corporate team. We are not building a network marketing organization. We are building a family, a global family that believes in the principle that every man and woman with the uncommon dream deserves a chance to make that dream a reality, guys. Alright, so I want today for you to remember this. If you are here, don't be here for 1 year. Don't be here just to max out. Be here to build a legacy. That you are not doing QNet for yourself. Yes, achieve your dreams, but you are doing QNet for the next generation and the next generation. That our children must grow up together. Our grandchildren must run VCon together. That is the vision of Japa and Dato Sri. And today I want you to hear a special treat on this Instagram live for the next 10 minutes from somebody who I consider a brother. Not related, not the same blood, not the same religious belief, not the same nationality or race. But he is my brother as much as Sati and Kuna, as much as Japa, Dato Sri. Alright? So I present to you the true definition of loyalty you will see today. The one and only, we partner, Adli Hassan!
All right. Thank you, Chief. That was a surprise to me. I was not expecting to come live on this Sunday live. I'm always watching it from my mobile. This is really a very unique opportunity. Thank you, Chief. Yes, nothing much I can say after Chief. I've been with Chief, Datu, Japa, the last 21, 22 years. And yes, initially maybe you cannot have that much of loyalty, but initially it starts by you being loyal to your downlines, because the loyalty starts, I believe it's, as Chief said, it's upline and downline relationship. The more you are loyal to your people, then you will feel the responsibility that put on your shoulder, and you will decide that, hey, I cannot give up here. I have to keep on fighting this. I have to keep on going on, and I cannot, just be defeated. And that's what I learned from Chief, from observing Chief, how he's fighting this every day, by observing Japa in the early days when I was here in Dubai. Now we are back to Dubai today, and also seeing our grand mentor, the grand upline, Datu Sri Vijay, how it was tough sometimes. This company went into much of tough times, and he had the opportunity, like, just, as a businessman who's rich enough, just to give up, just to sell the company and enjoy life. But he was taking this button because he has enough loyalty to all of us. And that's what we learn from this master people, these grand uplines, and to stay loyal to our downlines, to stay loyal to our beliefs, to stay loyal to our mission, and to never give up, and of course to stay loyal to the uplines, the masters who taught us how to be who we are today, who took us along this journey, along the years. And I'm very, honored today to be given this opportunity to speak to you. And remember, loyalty, as Chief said, it's a personal matter. You talk to yourself. You have this introspection and make that conscious decision that you want to be truthful. You want to be here. This is not, this is not a quick ride. You are here for life because you believe in this, and because we cannot joke about people's lives and people's dreams, and we have to be very serious. And when you talk to yourself and you realize that this great responsibility, you will never give up, and you will stay loyal to your values, to your ethics, to your beliefs, to your dreams, to your family. And the family, of course, includes all your downlines and, of course, the grand uplines. I'm very honored, Chief, to give me this great opportunity. I give you back your downlines.
Guys, you just heard from one of the greatest warriors of Dato Sri Vijay, we partner Adli. And I want you to know something, that me and Adli have been on this journey. We were just remembering when I landed in Sudan in 2002. 2002 I landed in Sudan. And the last 20 years, the reason why this relationship has been built so strong between me and Adli, Japa, Dato Sri, because loyalty is also established when you have a common vision, when you are on the same path, heading to the same destination. So the vision of our founders, which I think has established the strongest form of loyalty in our organization, is rhythm, raising yourself to help mankind. That I believe in this vision. Adli believes in this vision. That today, I was just telling somebody earlier, Japa and Dato Sri can sit on an island and drink mango juice for many generations to come, financially free. But they are still here every weekend, every event, speaking to us, whether it's Zone, alright, whether it's VCon, anytime, anywhere in the world. Because we are driven by a common purpose. Now your team, your organization, if you want to build an organization based on loyalty, you have to find a purpose, a destination that is greater than each individual goal. Alright, that when you are driven by a common purpose to change people's lives, to uplift people in any country in the world, that if you want to keep your promises you made to your downlines and have that common vision, that common goal of your whole organization, it will automatically create an environment where loyalty is established. So guys, I love you. I'm going to be in Dubai for a few days. I'm sure by now you have heard that VCon is happening on the 7th of October till the 11th of October in Malaysia, Penang, live. You get to hug us, you get to see us, you get to see the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. Tickets are already on sale on VShop. Alright, that you can get your tickets and plan your VCon. Alright, my VTube channel, I'm going to upload a video tonight. I've been running around so much, had a great time in London, Switzerland, now Dubai. And guys, I love you very much. And before I finish my Instagram live, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, please allow me to say thank you for your loyalty. Thank you, each one of you, for your loyalty to Japa, Dato Sri Vijay. Thank you for your loyalty to Rhythm. Thank you for believing in us and being with us through the good times and through the tough times, and never giving up belief on the promises that Japa and Dato Sri made in 1998, which they are still keeping until today. So wherever you are in the world, alright, I love you. I love you so much, guys.